Hello, I'm Dr. Lori Friedrich, and I'm excited to be your instructor for 259B Technology Integration this semester. We'll be working closely with the online digital component to work with your reading methods. So I would just like to walk us around the Canvas location for a moment. First of all, right here in the welcome is where I'll post this video when it's finished, and you can watch it and kind of rewatch if you need to. On the syllabus, it's linked at the top here, and it's also linked on the side, but you can see the information, and it will give you everything that you will need to know to be successful in the course. One thing I would like to make you aware of is that when you're submitting things, there's three things to remember for each assignment. You'll create a multimedia project most weeks. And when you do so, there's three things I'd like you to think about. One is that you make sure that you turn it in on time, and your assignments are due Thursday night by midnight. And then you'll go in and put responses on at least two people's projects to show that you've looked at them and gotten some more ideas. And you'll use the information from the readings to comment, so you have a background, not just I liked this or this was cool or something like that. So the first thing is submit on time, and then give your feedback by Sunday noon. So submit your project by Thursday midnight and give feedback by Sunday noon. Make sure that your link works. You'll be working with an accountability partner, someone from class that you'll also work with in literacy methods, that I want you to make sure that you have them check your link before you post, because I do take off 10% for lateness or for links that don't work. And the third one is if you don't include information from the readings in your post and your post that you respond to students, to fellow members of the class. So a little overview of the syllabus. Then you have the schedule. The schedule will have all of the readings and the assignments that are due. So each week you can go in here and look. They'll also pop up, I believe you'll get an email that has that as well. But it will tell you the readings at first. We will have no textbook, so everything is posted here. You simply click on it, and then you'll do the assignment. Just so you know, the week one assignment I also posted right here on the first page. So you're going to go into the roster, and you're going to create up to 2-minute video to introduce yourself to the class in Flipgrid. This is an amazing tool that teachers are using all over to let you respond in video instead of written work. So you can see mine is posted. All you need to do is click the plus. It will let you sign in with your Google account, and then you'll tell these 5 things about yourself just to help us get to know each other better. Also, and that'll stay up there. So again, the nice thing is when you say your name, I get to hear how you're going to pronounce your name as well. And that's a big help for me. And it will be for you too, as you're learning students' name. Secondly, you're going to create a multimedia presentation to introduce yourself to your cooperating teacher and your practicum class. Make sure that this is something that's appropriate for children. So look at the content and your teacher. Try not to include things like perhaps living with a boyfriend or anything that's just too personal, pictures with swimsuits. Just try to keep it very professional. A bit about you. And so here are 3 tools that you might try. Always when you're doing your assignments, pick something you haven't used before so you can expand your repertoire of digital tools. That's really our main goal. And then finally, you're going to view those Flipgrid videos from the rest of the class and their multimedia introductions to get more ideas. And then you'll give feedback to 2 peers. And again, remember that you incorporate information from the readings for the week to tie in some research basis to inform why you're saying what you do. There are also resources. This is a collaborative document, so I would like you to continue to add resources, and I will as well, that we would like to use. First off is a list of LPS approved apps, and you'll want to go here to begin knowing perhaps what tools you can use in the classroom. And if it's not on there, usually you can ask your teacher and they can get permission. But note over here, you can search it by grade. So if you want to just put in your second grade you can do that, and then it will come up with all apps that are approved for that particular grade. So that's a really helpful link. Also, I have, let me go back. I have too many tabs open is what I have. Have you ever done that? I have a link to my blog in case you'd like to read. My Twitter handle, I'd like you to go in and follow our hashtag UNL Tech Edge, and that will give you, I'll post ideas throughout always continuously. So that would be a great place for you to be. ReadWriteThink.org is the International Literacy Association location where you can find excellent lesson ideas. Epic Books has over 15,000 books, probably 25,000 books, I think, now for students to use. You can access by grade level and interest. So I'd like you to set up a free educator account. It costs for parents and children, but you can get that account and use it as a reading site for your students. And then I have Tech Edge YouTube videos, very short, on different apps that you might want to use in your teaching. And we'll be using the TPACK model, which means you start with your content knowledge, and then you think about how will I teach, and finally you say, what technology might be able to help me make that lesson even more effective? When you do post ideas, I will have you always embed links. And so if this was what I wanted to embed, was going to be my Flipgrid video, for example, I just highlight that, copy it, and then when I go to my location that I want to embed it, so if I just put in here, if I typed in the word maybe Flipgrid, and then to embed a link, I just have to highlight that, go up to my links, insert a link, put in the link and apply, and it's in there. So it doesn't have that long URL that's showing up. It will just be a simple link to what you're wanting to show. So that pretty much gets us around the site. I hope you're going to have a wonderful semester learning about how to use technology in exciting ways, especially with teaching literacy. And so please don't use former projects that you've made in math. And when you do create a project, please try to use a literacy topic. We'll be going into the Wonders website, and you can kind of look at what's going to be coming up. So hopefully you make a project in this course, and then you're able to use that project with your students. And finally, you'd be able to have the students create a project similar to that. And so as much as possible, integrate the technology in low stress ways so that you feel more and more comfortable and build up a large repertoire of materials. So I look forward to learning with you this semester.